Hey guys, so what I'm gonna go over is a website in the electronic dirt bikes niche, which is something random I came up with because my neighbors are there riding an electronic dirt bike in the yard. So it just came to my mind to just take a look and see how hard it is to rank and who's currently ranking in the United States. And what I found was a rather low TR website. The website's called the name is Dark Future, and it actually happened to be a very interesting website to analyze. And also the niche itself is quite interesting. And why is so is it seems that competition is quite low there, while the products are super expensive. I mean like a proper electronic costs north of $10,000. So should be lucrative to rank right now based on what I see. Like if you look at the total score here and if you look at the guide, it's rather easy, at least based on what I found and based on my analysis. And if we compare it to some other niches that we've done before, it's one of the easiest niches to rank in. While if you look at like what's the SEO value, like I know it's an overestimation this thing because the average cost of a bike that they are selling, the starkfuture.com, is 12,900, and they're getting 14,300 searches a month for that particular page, which translates to 4.6 million in SEO value per month. As the product is quite expensive, I would reduce the expected conversion rate by 10 times. So the average e-commerce conversion rate is between 2.5 to 3% on average across all niches. So as this particular product is more expensive, I would assume it to convert less, so 10 times less, I'd assume at least, although people that are searching for it are interested in this particular product. But still, even if I decrease it by 10 times, there's still a lot of SEO value here. And how have they been able to achieve number one rankings for this particular keyword? The keyword being electric dirt bike. Keyword difficulty of 53, search volume in the United States alone, 45,000. And you see here, that's them sitting in the top position, getting 14,000 searches. Segway, they're beating Segway and Amazon and Care Patrol and and Best Buy as well. And there are many things that go into it. And if you quickly go over the main key things that I will be looking at is the titles and the URLs. So if we look at the URL here, starkfuture.com, products, Starkpark. So nowhere in the URL you can see the main keyword being electric bikes. Now if you look at their if we look at their SEO title, we can see that in the SEO meta title and the meta description, they do have the electric bike included, but they don't have it anywhere in the main title. So H1 only has the product name, and nowhere in the additional titles, which are all H3 titles, do they have the main keyword. So they're doing a really poor job in terms of having the main keywords in the main places. So I have rated it a 2. It would have been a 1, but they do have it in the SEO meta title and the description. So it's a 2, which is a low score. For their own page optimization, I'm looking at with our SEO tool of choice, Surfer SEO. And this shows their content score is a 48 out of 100. And you see here that some of the competitors who are below them have a significantly better content score. So their optimization is done. It's poorly done. They could do a lot more. They're missing a lot of key terms. Electric dirt bikes. You see here, this is the main keyword, and they have included it 0 times. Dirt bike 0 times. So they haven't done much. There's a lot to be improved here. So if you were to compete with these guys, you would have a significant advantage over them by having the main keyword, adding like an FAQ section underneath the product itself to talk about the product, answer all the main questions by adding an FAQ section and writing more about the particular product. So there's so much more to be done. The domain strength is the DR rating, and it's a 40, which is, I'd say it's about average. The score is from 0 to 100, so it's not exactly average. But it's about there, so I'm not gonna go too much into that. As you see here, like if they would have a score of, or the DR would be like in the 70s or 80s, I would score it a 5. Anything between 50 to 70, I would score a 4. And anything below 50, I would score a 3 or lower. So it's a 3 for them. It's a 40, it's decent, but it could be improved. It's not that hard to grow a DR to over 40. We've done it many times. We've grown our clients' DRs to over 50 many times in a row, depending on client budget. It's doable in 6 to 12 months. Not that DR is the biggest factor, but yeah, it's still an important factor to think about. And now the next part is the backlinks. How good or how many backlinks do they have and how strong they are. So if I'm looking at the backlinks here, and I'm only looking at the do follow backlinks, only one link per domain, meaning that if they have many links from one domain, I don't care about them. I'm only interested in how many backlinks do they have from different domains going to that particular product page. And I'm only looking at the backlinks that have a DR of above 20, because if they're below 20, they're too easy to beat. Like, let's say if they have 5 backlinks from sites with a DR of between 10 to 15, we could easily beat them, or we could easily beat them with a one backlink from a quality site with a DR of at least 40 or something. That's why I don't count those. It's a linear, it's a logarithmic scale, meaning that it's progressively more harder to build backlinks from higher DR sites, meaning that they also give you potentially more ranking power. This is why I don't count those. So anyway, they have 25 links from different domains. A lot of those links are from the content. So they're doing a 25 links from these kinds of domains. They cost around like 200, 300 per link. So the cost here would be to match the amount of backlinks that they have would be around 5 to 8K approximately, 5 to 8,000 US dollars. So that's a lot of money. And also, like, if we look at the number 2 ranker, which is Segway, they only have 12 links from decent domains. So yeah, the stock future is over 2.5 times the amount of links that that Segway does have, who's number 2 for your keyword. Although it does appear that Segway seems to have more, but as you can see here as well, Ahrefs has also been able to determine that they have more links from different domains, and the links that they do have are more power. So yeah, but also if I'm looking at the anchor text of the backlinks that Stark has, I'm interested in looking at how many backlinks do they have that have the anchor text, that have the main keyword as the anchor text, and the main keyword being electric dirt bikes. And although most of the links come from their brand names, which is Stark Future, and Varg is the product name, but they do have electric dirt bike here, and here as well. So they do have used the main keyword as anchor text. So they're doing a great job, but it's beatable. 5 to 8K, like it's the cost of it's less than the cost of one dirt bike sale. If you were competing in this niche, I wouldn't. And if this particular product is important for you to sell, I don't think it's too much for you to invest like 10K into backlinks. So it's definitely beatable. Like, they don't have tens of thousands invested into backlinks, which is the case in my niche, for example, in SEO and link building. Like, some of my competitors have 50 to 100,000 backlinks go to their pages. So yeah, I've scored it at 4. It's hard to beat them. It's harder than average, but it's not impossible. You could definitely do a few months to. But also the final thing that I'm looking at is the internal links. How many links do they have coming from their other pages on their site? And I see that they have 8 backlinks. And one important thing that I always look for is that, do they have any internal links coming from their homepage? And yes, they do, because the homepage is the most powerful page a site has, and they do have a homepage backlink, which is the strongest backlink, the strongest internal link that you can have. But one of the mistakes that they are doing is that they don't include the main keyword, which, if you remember, it was electronic dirt bikes or something similar, like dirt bikes, electronic bikes, dirt bikes, e-bikes, whatever. Something similar. They don't have it anywhere in the anchor text of the internal links, which is a missed opportunity again. So this is why I've scored it a 3. So yeah, they do have some internal links. We usually build at least 10 to 20, if not more, internal links to our clients' important pages, because it's so easy to do. It just takes a few hours and you're done. And yeah, so it's easy to do. Why not do it? And also include the main keyword as the anchor text of those internal links. So yeah, overall the score is quite low. I'm surprised, because there's so much to gain. So I try to understand, how on earth are they able to achieve this type of ranking in this day and age? Like, I would assume to be many more advanced competitors with like companies with bigger budgets, because Stark Future seems to be like a smaller company. Here they have a nice product, but they only have this main. Yeah, the website's done really well, and they seem to have a nice following, and they think they were venture backed, so they got some press out of this. But yeah, there's page is so under optimized. But then I started to look at like what's going on in this niche, and quite quickly I found that most of the sites that they're competing are doing a poor job. So if I looked at Segway, like Segway has so many different products, so they haven't spent that much resources on electronic bikes, electronic dirt bikes. So yeah, they have a page up and they have some content on it and some backlinks, but as you saw, they have less backlinks. So that's where Segway is lacking, despite them having a higher DR. Amazon, yeah, also like they have a massive DR, but they just have category page and they don't have much optimization done to it because Amazon is spread so thin. So yeah, you can beat Amazon with just links and having more topical relevance, having more like Stark Future, the site we're analyzing, like they only sell electronic dirt bikes. So that's a massive advantage for them. That's also something I mentioned in my last analysis, which was about Outdoor Speaker Depot, which is only focused on selling speakers. So their topical authority is quite high. They have a lot of content around this. All of their content is about speakers, outdoor speakers in specific. That's also a massive advantage for Stark Future as well. All of their content, all of their pages, they have almost 200 pages, is around or is made around electronic dirt bikes because they're only selling this one product. A few, maybe some small variations of the product, but yeah, that's the main. This is the main product. So yeah, that's a massive advantage because if you compare it to Amazon, Amazon has millions of products, so they don't have that much content on electronic dirt bikes. They just have a few products and then they optimize. And I'm not talking about links. They haven't done any link building, which is not the case with the Stark Future because they have done link building on purpose and to that page. So that's also why they're ranking. And also, like if you look at here, there's a site with DR24, which would also be an interesting case study here to analyze, because if you look at how much traffic they have, 76,000, they're ranking in position 5, and they're also selling electronic dirt bikes. So this is also another interesting site to analyze. I might do a video on them in the future, because they're in the same niche and probably banking, making a lot of money here. So yeah, one more thing I wanted to mention is that I tried to look for like, it's interesting to me to see that there aren't many other businesses beating. Why is the competition so low? Like, how can it be? It just seems that most big players haven't done much optimizations. If you look at Best Buy, they have a electric dirt bike page up. They have a massive DR, but they have no backlinks to the page. So yeah, that's a missed opportunity for them. Like, given their super high DR, they could just build like, I don't know, 2 to 5 backlinks and they easily rank, like get 4 to 5, if not 10 times more traffic to that page. Then I was interested in KTM because KTM is a massive dirt bike producer and I know that they have electronic dirt bikes as well. And why are they sitting in position 16? And then I found out that their site is so under optimized that it's like, yeah, if you look at here, it's even hard to see the menu, but that's not important. What I see is that they just list a few products here and then they send you to like this free ride page would be the most important page to rank in my opinion, because that's like a dirt bike, that's an electronic dirt bike, because this page has different things. It also has like these balance bikes here, which is not exactly a dirt bike. This is the most appropriate product to rank for this term. But if I open up this product page, I was interested, like, why isn't this page ranking? And if I look at like, is this page even indexed? So I type inside and I see that this page isn't even indexed. So yeah, despite them being a massive brand, internationally known, they have so many problems with their SEO. So yeah, this is why a small business or like a much smaller business is able to beat almost everyone else here. Oh, and also if you're wondering like, why aren't these guys beating Stark Future? And that's because these blog articles reviewing different electronic dirt bikes, these aren't like this one here. Let's see. Careful. You see, they do have links. They do have a higher DR. But if you open up the page, you see it's a blog article comparing different electronic dirt bikes. And this means that you understand that this is a blog article comparing different products. So this is like a comparison article. But these here are product pages. So Google is always trying to understand what's the intent of the searcher. If the searcher is typing in electric dirt bike or electronic dirt bike, do they want to find a blog article reviewing different bikes, or do they want to find specific products? And if Google thinks that they want to find specific products, which is the case here, because specific products are outranking the blog articles, it will be much easier for you to rank with a product page instead of a blog article. Although what we do for our clients, but yeah, as you can see here, Google doesn't only want to show you products. They only want to show you, yeah, first 5 spots are saved for or are reserved for products. And almost always we see that on the first page, there are some review articles as well. So what we usually do for our clients is we try to rank them with their products. That's the most important thing. But then we also generate some blog articles about best dirt bikes. So we were doing SEO for Start Future. Suggest them to write a review article as well, just to gain some more real estate in the SERPs. So we would try to outrank it. And these, you see here in position number 9, there's this TR4 site, firearmreviews.com, who also has a review article on best electronic dirt bikes. They're getting 5,000 searches. That's a lot of searches, or that's a lot of traffic that Start Future could be getting if they would have a product, because their TR is higher. And you see here, this TR4 site doesn't even have any backlinks going to it. So yeah, interesting niche, interesting to see a massive opportunity, because yeah, it doesn't seem to take that much to outrank these guys. You just make sure that you're covering all basics. You're beating them in titles and URLs. You have these optimized. You create a better. Yeah, you optimize your own page more. Domain strength is hard to do. Like, it takes months and months of link. But yeah, it doesn't even matter. Like, even if your DR is like in the 20s or 30s, you can beat them with just better on page, better title, URL optimizations, and more internal links, and also better and more backlinks. So yeah, interesting case. And that's it for this niche. And yeah, let me know if you have any other niches you would like me to analyze. Let me know. You can leave a comment, or you can email me by going to the description down below this video and check out, or you can find my email from there. Yeah, thank you. Let me know if you have any questions, and have a great day.